on 2K Sports. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr, a quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And for the home team,
Don't let him shoot that.
number 10. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And so here's the home team.
Come to me.
Number 4. The layup missed. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. He said this team is going to try to limit the amount of second chance points they give up. I asked if he had anything specific in mind, and he told me it has to be a team effort in this one. Everyone has to box out, from the guards to the big fellas. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris, for that. Obviously, getting better position, Clark, on the boards is an issue.
Yeah, that and the will to get it done, Kevin.
And this is a guy who's made the power slam his trademark, Kevin. So we'll just have to see who he throws it down on tonight.
And it's his scrappiness, Steve, that also makes him a special player. I can't tell you how many times I've seen him dive into the second row going after a loose ball.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Number 6. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
And so here's the home team. It's a 5-point game. Tipped away. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Number 8, and it's blocked. Pushing it up. Number 14. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
Wasted no time on that one.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Fast break, here they come. Number 5 will not go. This is off the front iron. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The 3 gets the bucket.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Number 7 kept alive. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And here we go. Ahead, a pull-up, buries the jump shot. He's got 5.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Used the screen and took it all the way.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
To the middle, number 4. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Number 7. Off target with the open look.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Throws it up high.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Can't connect from short range.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Number 10. Count that one. 9 points in the game so far.
He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Back door, back door.
Number 7. He slams it one-handed.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush. You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Defensive foul. Number 7. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Baseline jumper.
Yeah, that's all you.
There's the steal.
He was on that pass in a flash, read it, reacted, and then picked it off.
No good on the buzzer beater. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The away team, they lead by 13. And don't... Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter.
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Number 5 connects from three-point range.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Don't let him shoot that.
Number 9. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Inside.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Number 7.
Put it back, put it back.
They get the rebound. Number 5. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first free throw of the game.
Number 5.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Number 10 lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Timeout call.
He's got 15.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. That's the bucket.
Number 9. Assisted.
Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Tipped. Fast break. Here we go. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Fires the three. No good. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Number 7. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there. And looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Number 10. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Smart foul there. Make him earn those 2 free throws instead of giving up an easy dunk.
Yeah, and he's not a strong free throw shooter. I mean, with his percentage, he's likely to miss one, so that's a good heads-up play.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Number 7. No dice from the high post.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Number 9. Can't hit from 12.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Number 7. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
And they're on the break. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. The shot is off. Gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
They're playing well, guys. They're really starting to pull away.
Yep, here at the midway point, that's exactly what's happening.
27 seconds left in the first half. "17 seconds left in the first half of the game. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 13 points in the game.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 23.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
And through the first half of...
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Let's see if we can spice up your Tuesday night with a little halftime report. The away team scorching hot in the first half. A dominating performance offensively. They're getting everything they want. And for the home team, they've been struggling a bit. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. for three. Cannot hit.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Number 10. That's good.
They got to bring the double team on him.
Yeah, I would have expected to see that already, Clark.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field.
Defensive foul. Number 14. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Clock at 6. Puts up the baby hook. That's blocked. And here's the break. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 27.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Defensive foul. Number 11. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 15 points in the game.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the inside. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Number 7. The teardrop falls in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Number 4 sinks the three-pointer.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? He's playing through a lot of pain out there.
Number 10, 11 feet out, and he hits it. He's got 29 points.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Defensive foul. Number 11. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
That may put a little life back into this team.
There's the screen. There's the lob to the hoop. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And so here's the home team. Down by 15. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 21 points in the game.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked. Number 4. Number 7. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 6.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
The tray. The shot is off.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Number 11. Buried from 15 feet out.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
51 seconds left in the third. From outside the arc, that one goes. Count it. He's got 6.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
It's tipped, and so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
14 seconds on the shot clock. 14.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Number 7. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Number 4. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Personal foul.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And the free throw, no good. Number 7. No good trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to over... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. On 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
Come get it, come get it.
Picked him clean. Number 8, the finger roll finish at the bucket.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Got a piece of it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
Six to shoot. From 13, and the jumper falls for him. At 46%, making some buckets. Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about a minute into it. Offline with the baseline jumper. Number 4. And you can count it, he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Number 4. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Gone 1 of 5 from deep. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And the shot is good. He has 31.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
It's blocked. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Number 7. And good on the basket. Book it.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
They set the pick. Number 7. They can't stop the run with that one.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
And so here's the home team. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
And they just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 11. And the layup is good.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender. He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, hit it, baby!
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Number 4. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Number 7. The offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Number 13. Right through the D for the layup.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The wing jumper off target. On 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. From the arc. No good. Number 6. No good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present